Hi, everybody. Dave Calabro. Can you believe it? Do you hear that? It's back. It's time for some football. It's game day. And yes, it's football time. And Tony Dungy, kind enough to join us from NBC Sports. Tony, tonight is the night. We got a huge matchup here on NBC. How excited are you for the start of football season?
I'm really pumped up, Dave, and I'm like you. I was always wondering this spring and this summer, is it really going to happen? Are we going to get there? We had three different plans here at NBC. We were going to go to Kansas City. That was plan A. Plan B is do it from our studio. Plan C was do it from home. They actually put a home studio in my study. So I'm glad we're on plan B. We'll be in the studio. Chris Collinsworth and Al Michaels will be on site. But it's going to be a great game, and we're fired up.
America needs football right now. This should be a great matchup tonight. Not to get too technical, but the Chiefs are loaded again, aren't they?
They really are. They didn't lose much from last year. Damian Williams, their great running back, opted out, so he's not going to play. But they drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire from the national champion LSU team, kind of like we did with Joseph Adai. LSU rookie came in and carried the load for us. So we're anxious to see that. Other than that, the Chiefs have everybody back. Houston had a 24-point lead in the playoffs at Kansas City and let it get away. So they're a talented team with Deshaun Watson. We're going to see two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL tonight.
Okay, let's switch gears to Sunday. Colts on the road at Jacksonville. Colts have not won a home opener in like 7 years now. This team has a ton of potential. Everybody's talking 10 wins, 11 wins, and a playoff run possible. Do you see that with this Colts team?
You know, I really do. I like where they are, and they had some good things going last year. Jacoby Brissett got injured, and then the receivers were in and out. T.Y. was in and out. Ebron was hurt a little bit. When everything was there, they were a very good football team. Well, now you throw in the experience of Phillip Rivers, an extra year in that defensive system for a lot of those guys. I look for the Colts to have a big year. I really do.
Are you a believer in Phillip Rivers? I know he had 20 picks last year. The year before he had 32 TD passes. So some of us are going, which guy are we getting here?
Yeah, I think he was in a situation at times where he's pressing and he's trying to do too much. The one thing I know, he's familiar with Frank Reich. He understands how Frank wants to play. He's got some talented receivers. He's got a defense that's going to get the ball back for him. So I think you're going to see the best of Phillip Rivers. I really do.
And the Colts have a running game this year, right? Marlon Mack, Jonathan Taylor, a 1-2 punch here.
See, and that's going to be unusual in the NFL, which I think is going to give them a little advantage. Everybody's throwing the football all over the place now, and that's great, and that's the way to win. But the Colts can play a little bit different style. And, you know, their defense, when they're ahead, they are so much tougher. And I think having that experienced quarterback and having a guy who can get the lead for them, that makes all the difference in the world.
Okay, and then you're going to be back on the road after tonight's game. You're headed to South Bend. You're going to be a part of the NBC broadcast on Saturday. I thought you were going to start slowing down a little bit.
Well, it's crazy. They asked me if I would do 5 or 6 Notre Dame football games this year. How can you turn that down? And Mike Tirico is just sensational. So I'm looking forward to getting with him. We just had some conference calls with Coach Kelly and with some of the coaching staff there. My first really dab into college football, so I'm excited.
All right. Hey, Tony, thank you so much for the time. Good luck tonight. We'll be watching. God bless you, and stay safe, and see you soon.
Yeah, looking forward to it, Dave. Should be a great weekend for NBC football.
Tony Dungy.